Who won on table 3? Was it Roy Salisbury? Roy Salisbury, the third one on table 3?
Alright, Sean Gunno and Christian Murphy.
Gunno and Christian. On the last one, Roy Salisbury the third of the Salisbury name. The stake money. Love the emotion. That's great. Never satisfied. Guys, at the end of July in Erie, Pennsylvania, our referee and our friend John Hanowski, ladies and gentlemen, will be hosting his annual John Hanowski Senior Memorial Tournament in Erie, PA. Before that, we do have some thermoses with a stencil on it for John. They will be for sale over there by the merchandise. Wally Christian with the press inside, and he's your winner on table 3. What are you doing, Christian?
Roy and Greg, table 3.
Roy and
Greg.
Greg?
Greg Donato.
Donato.
Yeah.
Get fired up, Donato! All right, referees are going to get back to table 1 in a minute. We're going to keep rolling once Chans and the Oswalds get things going. That means all our focus is on table 3. We got Mr. Donato on your right, and we got Roy Salisbury the third on your left. This has been a great 176 novice class. I don't expect to see any of these guys in novice again. Too competitive. Salisbury's got great wrist and hand control, and he is your winner on table 3. Salisbury.
Sean and Roy. Roy, you can
Sean Gunno and Roy Salisbury the third again for the 7th time today? What are we talking about? You only get that with a high level of competition in your bracket. Great show today, gentlemen. You got Christian waiting for the winner. Is that Milk Christmas? What up, Milk? Local dinosaur, legendary dinosaur. Oh, we got a match on table 3, and we're going to the straps. At 125 years old, Milk Christmas. Check. Hold, okay, I got it. James is over. Look for the sweaty guy. That's James Reed. There he is. To your right. Banger right. No, that's not James. That's James. Check. No. Check. You got that? You good now? All right. Thank you, James. All right, table 3, Gunno and Salisbury strapped up. Winner goes.
All right, Billy, test. All right, sounds good over here on table 1. We're number 1 for a reason over here. The premier divisions will be on this table. We're going to start off with AM, the left hand. Make sure the table should be properly set up for the left-handed. We're going to do AM 154. There's only 2 guys in this class, so make sure you're around. We need Moet Buddha and Dylan LeClaire. Moet Buddha and Dylan LeClaire. And if I'm saying your name wrong, please come tell me. You will not insult me. I don't want to butcher anybody's name, which I will. So table 1, we need Moet Buddha and Dylan LeClaire. And let me know when you're here so we know when we're ready to go. Okay, the lack of movement is not concerning to me. All right, Look. Okay, you got both here? All right, we're going to do, it's just you two guys, so it's going to be best out of three. All right? Left hand, best out of three.
All right, listen up. I'm going to be starting on table 2, Pro 220 left.
So we got Dylan and Mohit. Mohit, is that right?
I have Mike Bisman, Levon, William Frey, Michael Hawks, Trevor James, Dustin Jelliff, Dave May, and Bart Wood. Again, Pro 220 left on table 2, your settle table.
Christian
All right.
Murphy and Sean Gunno, table 3.
All right, guys, table 1, we got the AM, the left hand. Two guys, 154, best out of 3. Macho Man's blocking my path here. I can't see past his huge silhouette. Left hand.
Pro 220. Any pro is going to be on the center table. We're going to start with Pro 220.
All right, we're strapping it up already.
Again, I have Mike Bisman, Michael Hawks, Levon, David May, William Frey, Trevor James, and Dustin Jelliff. As soon as I get 2 reps to my table 2, we will get started. And we're only starting Pro 220 on the center table so we can free up 2 of our refs. After we
All right,
finish
guys,
Pro
we got
220,
our two left-handed 154 amateurs strapped up. This is the best out of 3 match. We got Mohit, we got Dylan.
Steve.
All right, here we go. Dylan with the head, taking hand control with the first win. All right, let's get him unstrapped. Take 30 seconds, switch sides. We're going to go again. Mohit's going to try a different strategy, I hope, on this one.
all right, looking for my zebras for my center table.
All right, next we have 198 right with David Bitterman, Ira Brown, and Dominic Cook. First we have Ira Brown and David Bitterman, table 3.
All right, here we go. We went right to the strap again. Let's get him level up, centered in the table. Dylan with the first win. We'll see if Mohit has anything else to bring to the table, different strategies. Not a lot of strategy when it comes to the strap. Strongest guy.
First, Ira Brown and David Bitterman, table 3.
All right, inside Mohit with some power for the patience. Dylan with the win. Took the best out of 3. Mohit takes second place. Don't forget your medals. Dylan takes first from the class. Don't forget your medals. First place, second place.
Hey, James.
All right, guys.
All right, we'll get started on table 2. We're going to do Pro 220 left, then we're going to switch to Pro 220 right, and then we're going to go to Masters left. So make sure you're paying attention and warmed up. All right, I need
All right, guys.
William Frey and Levon to table 2.
We are on AM 176 left on table 1. This is so far the biggest class of the day, I'm sure. So listen closely for your name. That was not a name. Make sure somebody's okay. That sounded heavy. All right, guys.
On deck for table 2, Dustin and Trevor. Dustin Jelliff and Trevor.
All right, I'm
James.
listing off the name for 76 left. And we got Mohit, Dan Sincola, Joe DiMartino, Steve Hernandez, Sean Gnu, Shane O'Hara, Alec Paulian, sorry about that, Roy Salisbury, Alex Spielman, and David
All right.
Stone.
We got Dominic Cook
If you
and
did not
David Bitterman.
hear your name, please come let me know. We're going to give it a couple seconds. Yeah, I didn't think that sounded right. But not Am. Am? Sure. Amateur, yeah. Again, AM 176 left, if that's your class. On table 1. All right, we're going to call it again. Once again, listen for your name. Mohit Buddha, Dan Sincola, sorry about that. John DiMartino, Steve Fernandez, Sean Ganu, Shane O'Hara, Alec Pullman, Roy Salisbury, Alex Spielman, and David Stone. So if you didn't hear your name and you should, come to the table. If you heard your name and you shouldn't, come to the table. We're going to take 30 seconds. You're pulling the 220 protein out of the way. All right, we're ready. Desmond, slide around, buddy. I can't see. Thank you. Got to be able to see the table. We're doing AM over here. Thank you. Jimmy's moving all his gear. Right now. Dylan LeClaire. Can you add Dylan LeClaire? Can you add Dylan LeClaire? Can you add him? Add him too. You want to lighter class, right?
Right, table 2, our Pro 220 division. Strap is being applied. We got William Gray from Canada, and we got LeVon from Georgia. An international match at the Keystone State Championships. 220 left-handed in the strap.
Are we ready? 176, left hand amateur. Make sure we clear a spot to the table. Good job. You got this. Please. I don't matter. We're good. All right, guys. We're going to seat the bracket for 176 left amateur.
Ira Brown and David Bitterman.
All right, first to the table, we need Alex Spielman and Mohit Buddha.
Ira Brown and David Bitterman, table 3.
On deck, it's going to be John DiMartino and Steve Fernandez. This is a huge class, guys, so make sure you're paying attention.
Ira Brown and David Bitterman.
Okay, want to hear one of that? Yeah. Okay, we got you. We need to check it. We're like, call each other, you know.
Okay, David Bitterman and Dominic Cook, table 3.
All right, guys, we just made a quick change for some teammates here. We don't ever want, if we can possibly help it, for teammates to pull in the first round. So now we have Alex Spielman and John Dan Martino, sorry, to the table. On deck will be Mohit Buddha, and Steve Fernandez. Where's Mohit? I know, where's John? Alex and John DiMartino, where you at? I'm right here.
And Levon's your winner. I need Dustin
Alex is
Gillis and
chalking up.
Trevor
All right.
James, table 2.
He's chalking up, sorry. Make sure everybody keeps around the table and nearby without blocking our vision, please. We don't want to have to chase you, or, we're only going to call your name so many times before we move on. So make sure you're listening. All right, here we go. We got Alex Spielman. We got John DiMartino. Oh, we are. Hold on. We got an elbow jump
198 right.
from John.
All right. Next.
This looks definitely like it's going inside deep.
We have 3 people. Ira Brown, Mitchell Warner.
All right, we are deep inside center table.
Table 3.
We got Alex.
William and Mitchell.
Alex pulls through, takes the win.
Scott Williams.
We need Bill Heat and Steve Fernandez to the table.
Scott William and Mitchell Mayer, table 3.
Sean Gunno and Dylan LeClaire on deck.
I need Mike Bisman and Levon, table 2, on deck.
All right. Scott William and Ira Brown, table 3.
You're out? Name? What's that?
All right, we got Michael Bisman on center table 2 on your left, and Levon from Georgia on your right. This is 220 pro left hand.
We got Mohit, and we got Steve Fernandez at the table.
And Levon with a quick hit and pin. He's your winner on table 2.
I need Michael Hawks and
All
Dustin
right, we're
Gillis.
strapping him up on table 1.
All right, Dustin Jella on a run these last 2 years. And Michael Hawks might have had more super matches than anybody in the last 10 months.
All right, guys, make sure Steve shows. There we go. Level them out. No advantages here. Come on.
All right, both men have agreed to go right to the straps.
Steve dives in for the press. No, he pulls through with the win. Wow. To pull Steve out of a press like that was impressive.
All right, table 2 underway. Table 3, our novice. Good match over on table 3. Tricep press going down. Young man on the left staying up.
Good. Okay. All right, guys. Next.
All right, Hawks on your right, Jelliff on your left.
Let's do it. How bad do you want it? I'm ready to have that fun. Hard and fast, Mike. Let's go. Mike, that's perfect.
Table 3 sounds like hard work. Your winner of table 3, complete stare.
Mitchell Mayer and Sprout Williams, table 3.
Spread one. Good job, bud. Not yet.
Okay, table 1. The matchup was Stan Gano and Dylan LeClaire. Stan has come to us and said he's in. Sean Gano has come and said he's injured on the left hand. So Dylan takes a bye. Dylan LeClaire gets a bye to the second round.
All right, fighting for a fair start, Jelliff and Hawks.
So we need Shane O'Hare, and Alex Pullman. Alex Pullman, Shane O'Hare to the table, table 1.
Check.
Alex Pullman, Shane O'Hara.
And one elbow foul on Dustin Jelliff.
All right, who are we waiting for up at this table? Again, Shane O'Hare, Alex Pullman.
On deck, table 2, Trevor and Bisman. On deck, table 2, Trevor and Bisman.
All right, we're good. On deck will be Alex Spielman and Dan Senecola. Thank you.
And Dustin Jelliff, your winner on table 2.
All right, table 3. Ira Brown and Sprout Williams.
Thank you. I appreciate it, buddy.
All right, I need Trevor James and Mike Bisman, table 2. On deck, William Frey, Michael Hawks.
Fat Toad, out of the way, please. Excuse me. Oh, we got a deep battle inside. We got an elbow foul on O'Hara. Okay, elbow foul on O'Hara.
Michael Bisman and Trevor James. 220. Trevor James takes the hand and he's your winner on table 2.
Keep out the shoulder out. Pinky up. It's the corner.
William Frey, Michael Hawks, table
Get
2.
it away again. We're going to fight.
Sorry. Time it out. You're going to be first on the go. Come on, Mike.
If you're not watching something, watch Michael Hawks from Keystone, New York, and William Gray from Canada go to war. Table 2's about to get fun.
All right, table 1. We got a deep inside battle here. We got Alec Pullman with the win. Deep inside. Nice pull, buddy.
How's table 3 looking? Table 3 looking.
We need Alex Spielman and Dan
Table 3.
Senicola to the table.
And Mitchell Mayer, table 3.
Great match, William Gray with the press. And your winner on table 2 is William Gray.
All right, we need Roy Salisbury and Mohit Buddha on deck.
I need
On
Levon
the table, we
and
should have
Dustin Jelliff,
Spielman
table
and
2.
Senicola.
On deck, Trevor and William.
Jelliff and Levon. I believe this is the A side of our bracket, correct? Both men are undefeated. That's the A side of our bracket. Levon on your right. Dustin Jelliff on your left. Dustin the local in this scenario.
All right, we got an elbow dump on Dan Senicola getting fired up. Okay, Senicola. Alec pulls him inside too much with the hook. Nice pull. We need Roy Salisbury and Mohit to the table. Dylan LeClaire and David Stone on deck.
All right, Dustin and Levon. Elbow foul. Dustin Jelliff. That was exciting.
He gathers him up, takes his hand. They got an elbow foul. Salisbury comes off the back.
On deck, table 2, Trevor James and
He taking
William
control of the
Gray.
hand.
1 foul on Dustin Jello.
We got a guy in stripes up there blocking my view. Oh wait, he's supposed to be there. All right, coming apart. Let's trap these guys up. We got Salisbury. We got Buddha. Let's go.
Hanging on to the fingers, not good enough. We are going to the strap on table 2.
Congratulations, Mitchell. Next, we have Novus 221 plus right. We have George Anthony, Michael Leonardo, Jonathan Law,
All right, in the strap. He's taking control of the hand. Salisbury bringing it back. With the win. What a matchup, guys. Nice pull.
We got George
Salisbury with the win.
and Michael Leonardo.
Salisbury with the win. Buddha had control of the hand for a brief minute. Dylan and David Stone to the table. Steve and Shane, Fernandez and O'Hara on deck.
George Anthony and Michael Leonardo.
Keep the pressure. Lock all that pressure.
We've got LeClaire. We've got Stone. We got him strapped up.
That is 2 elbow fouls on Dustin Jello. Your winner is Levon from Georgia. Table 2 match. Dustin's going to come back. We see it.
One way or the other.
All right, I need Trevor
All right,
Williams.
here we go. LeClaire with the win. Nice job, Dylan.